Hello and welcome to this exclusive interview between the presidents of both Lincoln men's football and Bishop Grossteste football, Callum Ward and Will Fry, ahead of the Cathedral Cup on the 10th of February, the first competitive match between these two sides. Are you excited for it?
Yeah, it's been a long time in the making, but
looking forward
yeah,
to it.
no.
It's not a long way, is it?
Yeah. How did you get this ready?
Well, Will approached me with regards to doing it. He planted the seed last year with Lincoln City, and Bishop Grossteste's relationship with Lincoln City just seemed a great opportunity, and we seized it, and thankfully we pulled it off.
Yeah, I was speaking to Lincoln City this time, probably 2 years ago, about the possibility of having a game between two unis at the stadium. At the time they weren't so keen on it. We got invited in through a different contact at the club to discuss how they could attract more students to their home games, and we suggested that on top of the student offer that they're running, the £6 student offer that kind of got developed out of past discussions, that we put on a game at the stadium just to kind of attract a new market to the ground, on the basis that once they knew where the ground was, they'd attend again regardless of who was playing. So yeah, kind of how we got around to having the fixture, and then it kind of that was what, September, early October.
Yeah.
And it's all kind of steamrolled from there. It's gone so quick. Can't believe it's 2 weeks away.
What are the plans for the Cathedral Cup going ahead after the fixture? Is this going to be a new annual thing?
Yeah, and we're hoping to
draw up a sort of list, rules and regs as well, to sort of outline it going forward, so that it maintains a bit of.
Would you want to expand this to the other sports that you both do to try and make this into a mini varsity, let's say?
Yeah, obviously we're not allowed to refer to it as varsity, but it's not anyway. The whole point of it is completely different. It's something that we hope will carry on annually. The discussions that we're having at the moment is that now we've kind of developed the process and we know how it's going to work. It's something that Lincoln City could look at to move into Freshers Week and maybe making it an official Freshers event. And then obviously as Bishop Grosstete's growing bigger and bigger every year, there's the opportunity for things like rugby and netball to be added to it. Just another exciting all-student event. But the fact that it's in the city as well and we don't have to travel is fantastic, because I mean, our varsity's Hull and we never see them apart from when we go to varsity, and we see these out every Wednesday, and there's actually a bit of there is a relationship there between the societies.
That was the main thing, wasn't it? We saw it in other cities, Nottingham, Trent, and Nottingham Uni doing it.
Yeah, and I know personally from Sheffield that's quite a big one that takes place at Hillsborough.
Yeah, exactly, and they all seem to take place at these sort of big flagship football grounds, rugby grounds, whatever it may be, in sort of that area, and that's probably why it's helped football do the first one, because St Subbank is the football venue.
Yeah, it's a great facility to have, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think there is a rivalry between Lincoln and Bishop before we go into this game?
I don't know, we were talking about this earlier on actually. We went to see the Lincoln City players earlier and they asked the same question. I wouldn't describe it as a rivalry as such. It's just it's almost friendly, isn't it? It's a good rivalry. It's not nasty and it's not.
Do you think certain social media apps have helped build this up? You know, sort of rivalry.
Oh, we couldn't have done it by ourselves, could we? Sort of how everyone's bought into it, from vice chancellors at both unis all the way down to the students, publicising it and really buying into it. Yeah, we couldn't do it.
The support of everyone else, like me and Callum, have set the kind of ball rolling, and it's just snowballed into where it is today, really. I think we weren't expecting anywhere near this kind of support we're in. It's straight away as well. We thought we'll release it just before Christmas, just to kind of plant the seed, and even before Christmas we had hundreds of people attending
on the event,
and Twitter was going mad. And then I think we've had to reassess our goals for the event as we've gone along, really, because I think originally we were thinking we might be lucky to get 500, 600 people down there. I think now we're looking at possibly 2,000. So,
on the campuses, how has the excitement been from what you two have been feeling?
Yeah, I think it's been slow and steady, sort of progressive, I'd say. I think that's been important, not to really go for it all out from the off and maybe it sort of die down, and not leaving it too late. We've tried and targeted certain sort of loans coming in, sort of.
I think the week before we always plan to kind of really smash it the week before, but I think that's what I mean, that the uptake of it on campus has been a lot bigger than we thought it was going to be, but I think it's still not. Now we've got to the stage where we're at that scale, I think it can go bigger. And I think that there are a lot of, especially sports teams, that are bought into it, and there's a lot of kind of, I'm hearing from staff members kind of saying, oh, I heard about this, is this something you're organising? Or a student saying, oh, are you the guy that's doing this? And the odd people, and I think the more the word's getting spread and the date's getting around, I think that there are more people kind of lurking in the corners waiting to come on the night that haven't even expressed an interest yet. So I think we're not kind of trying to not basing our ideas on a set attendance yet or anything like that, or setting
we're open-minded,
a benchmark, but I think we're just kind of taking it as it comes, and hopefully on the night the excitement will build up to that point where everyone will want to come down to it. And
hopefully it gets to the point where if you're not going, you're sort of the odd one out kind of thing. We want unis to shut down effectively and get ourselves down to since
your lecturers are going to be so happy to hear that.
They say that, but a lot of them are coming. No, yeah, it's going to be good. I think, especially with it being the first one as well, it's always going to be difficult. That I think there's going to be a divide, because there's going to be the people that oh yeah, I want to go because I really like football, and there's the people that are going to go because they want to support their uni, and then there's just the people that I don't like football, full stop. And
but we have tried to sort of appeal, haven't we, and include through various strategies, sort of including performances from cheerleaders and dance societies, distributing tickets to societies and allowing them to keep the money that they
that's
sell.
been a really important thing, is to make the point that this is a fundraising event for sports teams and societies, or anyone really. It's not, I mean, we're not keeping, the football clubs aren't keeping the money from it, Lincoln City aren't keeping the money from it. It's, I mean, our cheerleaders took 150 tickets and they'll keep all the money they sell. Same with any club that wants tickets to sell, any society, it doesn't have to be a sports team, at both universities. If they want to take 30 tickets off us and they sell the 30 tickets, they keep the £3 from every ticket. It's never been about making money for us, is it? It's been about putting on something that's a spectacle, is what we described it as, well. Sporting spectacle. For
a Lincoln sporting spectacle.
Well, I mean, it's to showcase, we know how much negativity the universities can get within the locals as well, especially Lincoln. So it's something that we can showcase to students in a positive light. And I mean, we've had a lot of local interest as well, haven't we? And
Yeah,
because obviously that has been an issue. Obviously some residents don't think very kindly of the university. Do you think this sort of event will help make us look better in the community?
Yeah, see us in a different light kind of thing, yeah.
I think hopefully it make the city a bit more kind of aware of what goes on and what students actually do, and that there are other talents. Like, we don't just come to Lincoln to
enjoy the
nightlife and get a degree and disappear again. It's like, people are proud to come here to study, and they're proud of the uni, and that we want locals to feel like that as well. That it's almost an American style way of thinking it. I think we went about it, but yeah, we're hoping for a lot of local support as well. Yeah. I mean, we've got mascots from Greenbank and Sleaford.
Yeah, improve the community cohesion, I'd sum it up as, hopefully.
Yeah, community cohesion.